What it do, y'all? Good evening. The lights on the tree ain't on tonight, but anyways, I wanted to kind of do a follow up video to the one that I did last night, and it was in response to Big Five Opinions video. Um, there's something that I definitely agree with him on concerning what he talked about in that video, and that was on the subject of Levi for Kelly. Now, the issue that he pointed out is that people have been so focused on, trying to prove that Levi for Kelly is not R. Kelly's cousin that, it kind of gets them sidetracked and then they revert focus away from individuals such as Don Russell or Cash Jones. And I agree with him on that because I'll be straight up. I've never trusted Levi for Kelly from the get go, and I'm talking about the very beginning of 2019 when I saw his channel pop up. So my thing is, I've never believed that he was R. Kelly cousin. You know, and even if he was R. Kelly cousin, you know, I I mean I was never really into that because I kind of feel like even if he is R. Kelly cousin, when I look at so many individuals that was in R. Kelly camp or who so called related to him, and how I feel that those individuals failed him um, immensely, I wouldn't care anything about him being R. Kelly blood cousin if that was true, because at the end of the day, no matter what he supposedly has spoken on behalf of R. Kelly, ain't none of that stopped that man from being railroaded. I mean, this man has been going through what he's been going through the last 30 years, and apparently it's nothing that anybody in his camp or his relatives have been able to do to my satisfaction over the last 30 years that would make me believe that, they're worthy of acknowledging. That's just how I personally feel. How other people feel, that's totally up to them. It's whatever. So I was never checking for dude like that, so I never subscribed to his channel. Same thing goes for individuals like uh, Dana J and Sharon Winbush. So Big Vi, when he was speaking on them, as well as Levi Kelly, he was like, "Look, that's a big reason as to why they got followers." So Levi was like, "I'm R. Kelly cousin." People flocked to him. He got subscribers. Dana J was like, "R. Kelly, my mentee." People flocked to him. He got subscribers, and then of course, what he was speaking on Phase's channel. Sharon Winbush, she said she was his nutritionist, and she said that she was in his household during, the time that, allegedly Rashona Landfair, was present on the scene or whatnot. So, hey, people flocked to her. She ended up getting subscribers. So I definitely agree with him on that. But because same thing with Levi for Kelly, because I saw certain things with them that was suspect, what I'm saying? It was very hands off with me, what I'm saying? Hey, watched a couple of their videos or whatnot, listen to what they had to say. But if it was too much suspect involving those individuals, ultimately I never ended up subscribing to them. But despite that, I never let the fact that it was issues with those individuals that I didn't like, I didn't let those issues get in the way of me focusing on what needed to be spoke on when it came for advocating for R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? So I was one of those individuals never liked Don Russell from the start. You know what I'm saying? When I seen R. Kelly getting out of the Sprinter van, when he was turning himself in that first time, I think it was for the child support thing, and Don Russell was by his side, and the reporters was swarming them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like it from the start because of what I heard Don Russell said when the reporter started asking him questions. You know what I'm saying? He had some things that came out his mouth at that time where I completely considered it unacceptable for somebody that's claiming that they represent R. Kelly, they're his manager, you know, things of that nature. So from that very first time that I saw or knew about Don Russell, right off the bat, 100% suspect. And I've spoken on the issue of Cash Jones before in the past in several different videos. So um, if you guys go back and view those videos, you can definitely see that I wasn't feeling her. I consider it suspect for the fact that, yeah, you had her name mentioned during the court testimony based on the daily transcripts, but surprisingly, you know, she wasn't there as far as testimony in the trial, especially on the R. Kelly side. So all of that vlogger, YouTube vlogger hopping that she's done over the past 2+ years or so, going from channel to channel, being interviewed, spewing the information that she spewed. None of that ended up in the end resulting in something positive that was testified on behalf of R. Kelly. So just want to go ahead and give you guys another quick video on my thoughts. Comment, tell me what you think. Please like, share, and subscribe. As before, happy upcoming holidays to you and your family. And y'all have a good one. One love.